Day 24, and it's the start of our 7-day sprint. Day 24! Can you even believe it? This time next week we would have finished our 30-day challenge. Welcome everyone. Nice to have you here. Good morning. Day 24 of 30. Wow. Get your bit of paper. You got it with you? Good to see you, everybody. Pop at the top the day of the week. If you're watching live or you started this on the right day, it's Saturday today. And we're going to do a whole week of achieving something big. Morning, Caro. Morning, Sarah. Lovely to see you all. Lovely to see you. Pop 1 of 7. If you're going to do this sprint with me, pop 1 of 7 in the top right-hand corner of your thing. We've got 7 days, including a weekend, to achieve something great. 24 madness, JD. Pop 1 of 7 in the top. Pop the date in there if you'd like to look back at it, if you'd like to keep it, if you'd like to file it. Pop that at the top. Right, we've got a week. We've got a whole week. That's a long time to achieve something massive. You're going to smash it this week. I know it includes a weekend, but it'll be worth it. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for doing this. You'll thank yourself as well. Introduce yourself to me. Hello. What's your name? Maybe say it out loud. Hello, I'm Richard. I'm an actor and I'm CTO and co-founder of We Audition. Yeah, Lena, maybe I'll just do that later on if that's all right, or maybe tomorrow if that's okay. Really like to speak to you. It'd be really great to catch up with you. Really nice to meet you. Let's focus this today on what we're going to achieve this week. Let's try and focus this together. So are you grateful for anything? Are you grateful for anything to do with what you're going to achieve this week? Hi, Ellie. Are you grateful? Are there things that you're grateful for? Put them down. Associate them with this if you can. You know, we could all be grateful for the same things all the time. Let's do a focus on what we're grateful for. You know, something to do with your career if you're doing that, for this, for something you've written, something, whatever. Top 3 things that you're grateful for. Let's get our mind focused, ready to do this for this week. Should be quite easy by now. It's still not easy, is it? I am. Give me 3 things that I am as well. I am. What are you? I am a good person. A good friend. I am happy. I am going to work hard. I am a hard worker. In the positive, in the affirmative, pop those 3 things down. 3 things that you are. We're all unique. We all have completely different things. We're all completely different, which is what makes the world, one of the things that makes the world so wonderful. But we are all completely different. But if you pop down those positive traits, don't pop down anything you think might be negative. Pop down those. And I deserve. What do you deserve? I deserve. I deserve. You do deserve these things. You do. You do. Make sure you believe you deserve them. If we're going to frame this up for our I deserve to complete my task on the end of this week, on Friday. I deserve to achieve this goal. I deserve to be rewarded for the thing that I'm doing now. So if you're doing a piece of showreel, I deserve to get a job off of this showreel. I deserve that, if that's the aim. I deserve to be a better actor. I deserve to get rewarded for the work that I'm doing. Pop that down in there. You deserve. You do deserve it. If you work hard, if you cheat yourself, it's not gonna necessarily work out so well. But this is about deserving it because you work hard for it. I accept. Is there anything that you accept? Is there anything that is maybe holding you back this week that you just don't want to hold you back anymore? Is there anything that someone said, or is there anything in the back of your mind, or is there any worry or something in your life? We don't want to be thinking about it this week. I accept. Pop it down, cross it out. You don't have to fill out all 3. It's only there to just acknowledge those things that might be worrying us. Sometimes you might not even fill that out. Sometimes you might. Write down your personal brand as well. Frame it up for your sprint as well. So if you're doing a writing sprint, write down your personal brand as being a writer, a creative. If you're doing some art this week, pop down your personal brand as being an artist, not a trainee artist, someone who is creative. If you are doing a show reel, put down your personal brand that matches that show reel piece. I've helped a couple of people with their show reel piece, just looking out over the internet, just literally going out and just trying to find some scripts on Drew's Scriptorama, or lots of others, and sent those through just to a couple of people actually. And it's interesting. To match your brand is important. Pop that in there. Hopefully you've defined and refined that over the course of doing things. So yesterday, something great happened, wasn't it? Something great happened yesterday, right? Something great that happened down yesterday. And I look back over a couple of these and I realized that I've been slightly describing this slightly wrong. I wrote this, so it's not like I copied it. But yesterday I said I would do this. The reason I originally put this down is that you write down what you said that you would do today, what you wrote down yesterday. Does that make sense? So I've not really been describing this properly. I've always said, did you do it? Cross it out. But actually, the aim of this really is to create this chain, and it works really, really well when we're doing a 7-day sprint or a sprint. So the aim is what you said that you do yesterday. Is it the same as what I'm going to do today? Am I going to trust myself? Am I going to do what I said I'd do? That's the aim in that. And so I've been describing that slightly wrongly. So yesterday I said that I would do this. Did you say that you'd start a sprint? That's ideal. That's what we want to be doing on there. I did that slightly wrong before, but I said that I would do this. I said that I'd do this live today. So I'm clearly doing it. Yesterday I said I would start a sprint. I'm going to start a sprint today. Today I am going to, should be the same thing. Start a sprint. Now, say you put off something really difficult. Tomorrow, I'm going to do this horrible thing because I want to do it tomorrow. The idea is then you look back at that and you go, oh, I have to do that as my thing today. And you pop that in there. That's how it's supposed to work. Today, you're going to do something massive as well. What are you going to do? You're going to start your sprint. Are you going to do your planning for your sprint? We've got 7 days. If you've got a run chart, plan it out on those 7 days. First day, you might do planning, you might do writing, shooting, and then you want to really be finished by day 6 so you can polish and refine and post it on day 7. But whatever you're doing, it might be slightly different to that. Today is going to be great. Of course it is. Today's going to be great. Write a reason. One reason. If you can't think of anything, just make something up. Today's going to be great because you're going to eat today. There's plenty of reasons today's going to be great. Train your mind, train your brain. Today is going to be great. And write down a reason. Doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what it is. Write something down so your brain starts thinking in the positive, not in the negative. Not in the negative. That's ironic, as Alanis would say. And tomorrow I am going to continue my sprint. Tomorrow I'm going to do day 2 of my sprint. Pop that in there. Now, let's visualize finishing this sprint together. What are you going to achieve at this time next week? What are you going to have done? Something big that you've been thinking about for a while? I don't know. Visualize what task you're doing this week. Hopefully it's a challenge for you. That's the idea. Hopefully it's a big thing. Shooting a show or thing, writing a script or writing a piece. It's a difficult thing. Maybe you're doing all of those things, writing it and producing it and putting it together this week. Visualize completing that and how it feels. Tick that box. That visualization of where you want to be, what you want to achieve is important. And quite often when you do that, you smash through that goal and you achieve something better than you could have imagined. But if you're just indescribably just going out in any direction, sometimes you don't get anywhere. Right. Do something today that makes someone else feel special. It's a good thing to do. It's a good thing to do, even if it's just an email or hello. It's a good thing to do. And are you giving up something for something better? Now, framing this up for our sprint, I hope that you're giving up things that are not urgent and not doing them this week. You're not doing those things. You're not doing your Christmas shopping because you're doing this sprint. I hope you are not doing your washing because you're doing the sprint. Don't do those things if they're not important. Don't do your ironing on your gym gear. What's the point? They're not important. They're not urgent. Don't do them. If they're not urgent, but they are important, do them next week because you're going to achieve this goal. I keep saying it. I know it's awkward. Sorry. Right. Exercise. Do some exercise today. It'll make you more productive. Read a script with someone. You need to be doing that if you're being an actor. It might be part of your sprint. You need to be having that voice. If you're writing something, say it out loud. Read it with someone. It makes it better. Improve your memory, which will help. We want to be doing that all the time just to improve our memory, and then being able to get off book easier, which will improve us as an actor. Work on an accent and do some social media positivity. That means not wasting time browsing other people. I just got caught on this yesterday massively. I talked about Instagram yesterday, doing some reels. I did a test. Talked about reels, and I thought I ought to practice what I preach. And I did a reel for Weaudition, and I chucked it on Weaudition. It got like 1,300 views in a day, which is great for the numbers of people that we have. Put it on my private one as well to see how that works. Proportionally about the same. I've got 100 or so views on that, which is great. It's great reach. So I know that it's going into the explore tab of the people that follow me. It's maybe not reaching out further than that, or it might be proportionally, but that was a test and it actually worked quite well. Nick spotted it. Thank you for that. Yeah, I really advise you do that if that's part of the marketing materials that you're doing to reach out. But that is a different thing entirely. And we've got some features coming up. Ooh, early announcement. We've been working on some features about social media, and we hope to roll those out later this year. So we've got some really nice features to help you with your social media promotion, to help make that easier for you. Right. At the end of today, we want to do 3 wonderful things that happen to you. Sometimes this is easy, but sometimes it's actually quite difficult. Think about that. Something you learned something every day. Write that down at the end of the day and frame up your mind when you go to sleep, something that is going to be great about tomorrow, a reason that tomorrow will be great. That is a really nice thing to do, because it frames up your sleep, you get better sleep, and when you wake up, bang. If you ever tried to read a script, if you learn a script before you go to bed or the day before a job, when you wake up, you always know it better. Something happens in your sleep, you run through it. So I'm rubbish at learning scripts, and I'm trying to get better, and I am getting better. Hence the reason that's on this every day. But when you do it the day before, you have some sleep. Magically, overnight, it does improve. And I think framing up your mind for a positive next day does help, because we do things in our sleep. Right, Lena, do you want to come and say a quick hello? Otherwise, I'm going to dash off. If I can find Lena, I will say hello. But well done. I'm going to request you, Lena. I've got you. Lena wanted to come in and say hello. Hopefully you've got a sprint here that you can work on this week, and I can help you with that. Let's see if Lena wants to come in. Thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate it. I write down, as I say, every day on the things that I'm grateful for. They almost always include the Weaudition community, and that includes you here on the lives. If you're not a member of Weaudition, please consider it. Go along to weaudition.com and you can sign up there. Request Lena again. Hopefully Lena can come in. Waiting for Lena. Oh, she declined. No problem. Right, I need to get on anyway, because I need to do my sprint today. It's a weekend, but I'm going to smash it this week, and hopefully you're going to smash it with me. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being with me. I really appreciate you. Goodbye for today. Well done.